Hey, what's up guys, it's Sarah, and today I'm going to be talking about the video editing program that nobody has been talking about. It's free, it's awesome, there's lots of features. Why aren't you using it? Okay, so many people know about Premiere Pro, they know about Final Cut Pro, iMovie, Windows Movie Maker, but there's one video editing software that you may not know about. It's called Lightworks. Now, this is a software that's totally free to use, and it has a professional quality to it. On the actual website, they call it the professional video editor for everyone. And I believe that description is accurate. So, why is it so good? Well, let me tell you. Here are the top 5 reasons why you should be using Lightworks. Okay, so why should you be using Lightworks? Number 1, it's completely free. Now, this program is a professional video editing program that's free. That's unheard of. And it's not like Windows Movie Maker or iMovie where you could do some simple things, maybe a few small edits, a few small effects or whatever. It has a lot to offer. Now, of course, there's a pro version of this, but the only major difference is you can export it in 4K and different formats and stuff like that. But if you're just needing to do YouTube videos, if you want to make, some videos at home or whatever, if you want to shoot a short film and are okay with it being in HD, then you can totally use this and be completely fine. All right, number 2, you want to color grade. Now, you may be taking a video with a camera that's not the best, like mine, or you may just want to get a stylistic look to your film or to your video. This offers you a chance to use the color wheel in your shadows, your midtones, and your highlights, as well as up in your saturation, your contrast, and other things like that you may want to use to correct the color and set the tone that you're trying to get. For example, in my doll movie, I used a special filter for part of the dream sequence. If color grading and color correcting is something that you're interested in, it's just not available on those other free editing softwares, at least not in the capacity that it is in Lightworks. Is it that good? Now remember, this was actually used to edit King's Speech, Pulp Fiction, and Wolf of Wall Street. So Hollywood has used this editing program. Okay, number 3. This is actually the reason I started using it. You want to get video and video effects, or stack your audio and video. Now Lightworks kind of has a timeline, just like Premiere, where you can stack things. You can have multiple audio at the same time. You can have your L cuts, your J cuts. You can have video and video, like if you're doing a talking head thing where you're having a news article or you're doing a movie review like I do. You can do all of these effects with Lightworks. Okay, so number 4, you don't have an expensive computer. If you have a computer like me, I got this for Christmas one year. It's a notebook. It's really small, and it basically only has 2 to 3 gigs of RAM with 20 to 30 gigs of storage. So this thing is really not a video editing laptop that I would recommend for people who have the bigger programs. Whenever you have Lightworks, it only needs about 2 gigs of RAM. And also it only takes up on the space on your computer about 200 megabytes of storage. That is insane. That is a really small program. Now compare that to Premiere Pro. You need at least 8 gigs of RAM, probably 16 to run that program. In addition, you have to have lots of space, 8 gigabytes of free space on your computer, and that's a minimum. If you want to use a cheap laptop like a 2-in-1 or a notebook, a really small computer, you can use Lightworks. There's nothing holding you back. Number 5, you want to have cool effects. Now, I talked about this a little bit throughout, but I wanted to highlight it here. You can have keying effects where you have a green screen. You can have color grading effects. You can have an effect called DVE, where you can have video and video. You can rotate your video, X, Y, and Z axes. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. So, I mean, there's so much to explore. And even I haven't learned everything. I don't know how to use everything quite yet, but I'm excited for the opportunities. So if you're on the fence and you're not sure, you're like, oh, it doesn't sound like what I want, just give it a try. It doesn't take up that much space on your computer. It doesn't need a lot of RAM. You know, what's the worst that can happen? You don't like it, you can delete it. It's free. So I just wanted to cover this in this video because no one is talking about this. No one says that they use it that is a prominent YouTuber. Of course, I'm not at all. But I just wanted to share it with my audience and let you know that this is the program that I use to edit my videos. Overall, I think that Lightworks is a great option if you're looking to step up from Windows Movie Maker, iMovie, and stuff like that, and you're wanting to incorporate effects and different elements in your videos that those programs just are not able to offer. There's definitely a lot of forums and a lot of video tutorials on YouTube and other places where you can really dive in and learn all there is to learn about Lightworks. Now, it is a little bit harder to use than a lot of those free programs, but I don't think it's any harder than Premiere Pro. So if you're wanting to up your game without having to have the cost, definitely check this out. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I should be putting up some Lightworks video tutorials pretty soon. If you're new to this channel, I make mostly movie reviews, vlogs, and I'm going to be incorporating more tech reviews, video editing tutorials, and tips about making videos. All right, thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.